Okay, good morning, everybody. And how are you doing? I'm hoping you're doing well. It was actually a good stream earlier today. If you haven't done this, if you haven't taken a look at it, it's on YouTube and you can watch it. And also, don't forget to copy the redemption codes and do them because you only have a short time to do it. So I would suggest you at least do it also. And also, you might want to have a notebook for that to take notes. I know I did, and it was marvelous. There's Anefa, and which is going to be a new character. Bennett's skin and more. So it's wonderful. My dad actually had a fair night's sleep last night. I asked him once I got off of stream, and he hadn't set the coffee pot yet, but he had a fairly nice sleep, so that's good. A lot better than I did. My thigh, it felt like somebody was pinching my thigh, and so I had to put some stuff on and other. So it wasn't. Oh, hi, Trip and Meow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm here. And also, it was a good stream. Now, today what we're going to do is on the Battle Pass Welcome. I'm going to go ahead and finish the Archon, the Pyro Archon quest. And then what I'm going to do is work on Traveler. And then I'm going to go ahead and do what I like to call is Traveler's Archon quest. Tomorrow I'm going to see if I can work on my Traveler's Archon quest. But and maybe finish with another world quest. But before that, go through AR Ascension 3. So that's tomorrow. So what we're going to do is do that. And yes, Trip and Meow, I will be on tonight. Hopefully I'll get a better night's sleep. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Idiot. I already did that. So, and then we'll be doing some more of that. I'd probably already finished with the dailies and the one Archon quest. We can continue with working on the other one and start doing the second Archon quest, the Travelers. So, and how is everybody doing today? I'm doing terrific. I didn't have a good night's sleep because of felt like somebody was pinching my left leg for some reason. And it looked like somebody was doing this and then twisting. Twisting it, you know how that goes. So, and I will start a Discord for you guys. I can just keep it on there. So, and then we'll do a just chatting. And it's not bad right now. No, that can't be right. Hold everything. That can't be right. That can't be right. 80, 11:28. Well, we've been spoiled, that's for sure. And so anyway, and if you haven't gotten the redemption codes, I put them on my different sites and different profiles. And you can also do it in Hoyoverse and just put your UID and server. So just don't forget to sign in first. And but it's sunny and a little bit warmish, but not as warm as it probably says on here. But it's good. And for those of you who are artists, please be mindful of others, and also, let me take a swig. If you're one of those who do the stream boo and you signed up, please read the rules, my chat rules, as well as my Twitch rules before posting, because I haven't gotten them on any other platform. So please be mindful of that, especially if you're on Twitch and you're wondering, why is she saying that? And also, if you're artists, please read and reread the rules before posting. And read both my chat rules and the rules on my Twitch profile before posting. And also, please look at my social. I got social already there.
I've had
All
a
you have
plan
to
and the
do is
porch has
click
died
on them.
again. I was watering it
And
every
I'll
day.
get to 'em when I get to 'em.
Don't tell me I overdid it this time.
I'm sorry for the rest of you who have to hear this, but especially Trip and Meow and others, but it doesn't happen on any other of my my platforms, just on Twitch. Why? I don't know. And if you're doing that to other people, please be mindful of their rules. Because I wouldn't want you guys to suddenly have to get banned for that. Oh, I forgot one thing. Yeah. Yeah, I meant to do that. Totally forgot. But, so, now, and also please be aware that people are going to do that. So let's get to this here, and then because tomorrow is going to be something special. Okay.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought.
Sorry about that. Okay.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Yep.
The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us.
Right here.
Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago, a man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization. But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration. Our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode to that. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles, and it's only with their protection that Tavad is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The heavenly principles and the Shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone in Natlan. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But, since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya. So make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Tevat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power? The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes were inherited. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way. An honor we share. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now and watch over them.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it cost a lot to get to this point, huh? Story! Story! I want to hear a story! Come on! Tell us! Tell us!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this new tale. Let me know what you think. Now, where to begin?
I think the beginning.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler. a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the abyss. More importantly, the traveler is kind and brave, someone who treasures those around her. You could call her a natural-born hero.
Yeah, she's super strong. Tell us more. Hey, just let him finish the story.
Hello.
The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades. His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Mawika. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival of the traveler in Natlan. Under her guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage and earned her chance at the Night Warden Wars. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Hermione became known by all, and everyone began reciting the words that defined its message. In the beginning, there was darkness, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and Natlan has entered a new era of peace. The traveler fought for life. The captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't let that be the end.
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater detail.
I loved it! This is the best story ever!
Yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Hermione today, okay, guys? Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn! I get to be Hermione today! So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Hermione for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure awaits. I can do it. No, I can't.
Okay, now we can work on my traveler's Archon traveler's talents, and because today is Friday. And then we may start on the next Archon quest.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar.
Alright, it's Kindlin. Okay.
Our bond is strong.
And now I just want to look up something here. Okay, it's Dendro.
Thank you for choosing Comania Express.
There's a reason why for her.
All right,
Come on!
let's finish
Show me
this
your
fast.
courage! Out of the way or get blown away! Watch this! Let's do this then!
Coming through.
Stick around!
Wind, hear me.
Get it!
Service with a smile. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
And this is for travelers. And then once we're finished, and then once we begin the other Archon quests, we can also do the other along the way, different days, and show.
All right, let's
Show
finish
your
this fast.
courage!
That's that. Dissipate. Lightning terrified.
That was quick. Out of the way or get blown away! Watch
Barbados,
this! Let's
guide
do
us.
this then! Stick around!
Let me weave you a verse.
Yes, you are. Get it!
Coming through. Stand with me.
Forget it!
Yeah, forget it, idiot. By the way, he's an idiot. Now, when I was doing this on my PlayStation Battlefield and my free-to-play, I was able to get some rewards out of it. But we can continue. And then I want to show you, whoa! Something that I just found out from my PlayStation that I bet you guys haven't. Even noticed before. I'm gonna have to get it by other means.
All
Come
right,
on!
let's
Show
finish
me your
this fast.
courage!
Dissipate. No, my sword.
Watch this! Let's do this then!
Service with a smile.
Stick around!
Wind, hear me. I'll settle this. Stand with me. Not good. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Qualified after all.
of here, stupid. Wrong way, Corrigan. Again. Ooh! Look at this! And that would be what? Conflict. Contention. Okay, who? Kinlan. And that's tomorrow. Okay, that's Sunday, definitely. Conflict.
Guess what? Paimon just thought of the best Mora-making idea ever!
Oh? Do tell.
Just look at how many people pass by this place every day. If we opened a business here, right outside the stadium, we'd make a fortune without even trying!
So, what would you sell?
Maybe alchemical potions from Mondstadt?
I think there's already people selling similar stuff.
In that case, Ooh! Ores from Liyue! Yeah, we can make a killing off of those!
Pretty sure the Children of Echoes are already in that business too.
Yeah. Wait, Paimon's got it! Runs from Sumeru! Those'll definitely be a hit!
Unfortunately, that's the specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind.
Well, then we'll fence the whole stadium up! And charge an admission fee to everyone who tries to get inside, whether they're a contestant or a spectator.
You'll be locked up before your fence is even half finished.
Ugh! Why does getting rich have to be so hard? Paimon will never forget the first saurians we saw in Natland. They're just fascinating creatures. There was the Tapetlosaurs with their bouncy heads, the Kaholosaurs with their smooth backs, and then the Yumkasaurs with their fluffy ears and heads.
I bet a baby Yumkasaur would make the best teddy bear.
Yeah. Hey, their fur probably keeps growing out as they get older, right? Do you think it starts getting in the way eventually? Like, imagine if a Yumkasaur had really long fur around the ears and head. They'd barely be able to see where they're going, and that could be kind of dangerous.
You seem to have thought a lot about this. Are you planning on becoming a saurian hairstylist?
Are you serious?
Just think about it. Once you get famous, you'll be rolling in Mora.
Oh, you're right. This is it. This is how Paimon makes her fortune. Paimon's gonna become the hairstylist for every Yum-Kasor in Natlan. So much Mora. No, wait, the Mora's secondary. The best part of this plan is making friends with all the Yum-Kasors. Life will be so happy.
But they're big, you know? It's gotta take a long time to style all that fur with just an ordinary pair of scissors. You might find you can only take one customer per day. If you're serious about this stylist business, you'd better start building some strength. At the very least, aim to lift a pair of scissors as big as the dull blade.
The dull blade? But isn't that your weapon?
Yeah, but I can let you borrow it for training. Come on, let's get practicing.
Hey! This isn't training! This is give Paimon the sword and let her fight the monsters instead! Paimon did not sign up for this! So in Natlan, warriors who impress the Wyab enough get an ancient name! Paimon's so jealous! Having an ancient name would be so cool!
Huh? Don't you already have a bucket load of titles, Paimon?
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Paimon's your best travel companion and trusty guide, plus she's the trendy flyer, silver companion, and assistant to the honorary senior researcher. Oh heck yeah, Paimon's an actual legend! If the people of Natlan end up making a record of our adventures, Paimon's gonna make sure they use every single one of those titles!
Huh? But wouldn't that make everything too long? Just think about it. If the locals also used all of their names, records would look something like... On this day, Uthabiti Kachina of the Children of Echoes, otherwise known as the Nanatskayans, and Umoja Mualani of the People of the Springs of Metzli fame, encountered Malipo Kanich of the Scions of the Canopy of Hoytzitlan, traveling alongside his impish partner, Kahula Hao, while on their way to the Masters of the Nightwind in Meechland.
Okay, you can stop now, jeez! With a document that long, it stretched from here to the stadium and back! And that's before it even got to the point! Well, if Paimon had to pick just one out of all of her titles... yep, it'd have to be Best Companion Ever. So, just between the two of us, Paimon's been wondering about something. It's to do with the competitions at the stadium. You know how there's a point system? First, everyone fights in teams. Then, for the teams that make it through, there's a set number of one-on-one matches. And after that, everyone's ranked based on their final scores. Why did they structure it like that?
Maybe it's to maintain suspense until the final round. Everyone loves to see the underdog make a comeback at the last minute.
Could be. Or maybe it's because they want to avoid a situation where there's only two contestants and they're evenly matched.
Yeah. They'd end up having to call it a draw and quit.
Exactly! It'd be like pitting the most aggressive Tatankasaur against the most slippery Yum-Kasor. Tatankasaur attacks, Yum-Kasor dodges, and so on and so forth, until a whole day and night has passed. By this point, the audience is starving, so they end the fight and agree to a round 2 some other time. But round 2 comes and goes, and there's still no clear winner. This time, the fight only ends because the Yum-Kasor makes an illegal surprise attack and injures the Tatankasaur. Before long, we've ended up with Tatanka versus Yumka, Tatanka versus Yumka 2, Tatanka versus Yumka Return of the Sacred Scales, Tatanka versus Yumka Over the Volcano, and the sequels show no signs of stopping. Wait, we should totally get those made into a film series. We'd make a ton of Mora.
Not a bad idea. Although, I don't think the Scions of the Canopy would be too happy about you making their Saurian the villain.
All right, well, you pitch an idea then if you're such a film critic. The Natlanese don't seem to leave Natlan much, do they?
Nope. And there are some good reasons for that.
That must make things pretty difficult for anyone who wants to be an adventurer, huh? Think about it. If they can't go to other nations, they miss out on a ton of potential commissions. If they can't go exploring unknown ruins, surely they can't make a whole lot of Mora. It's too bad.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But in fact, they've found ways around it.
Huh?
I've heard of a group in the People of the Springs who call themselves Wayfinders. They have a wealth of knowledge about Natlan's geography and ancient ruins, so a lot of foreign adventurers hire them as guides when they visit. Of course, that means they get paid for each trip, regardless of whether their client actually finds the treasure. So in the long run, they might actually earn more than a traditional adventurer would.
Wow, okay. But wait, if they know so much about Natland's ancient ruins, why don't they just go find the treasure themselves?
Well, here's the thing. What if there was never any treasure to begin with?
Whoa. Okay, Paimon's gonna need a minute to let that sink in. The people and Saurians of Natland have a great relationship, huh? They live together, fight together, even fly together.
Just like us, right? Except, you're too small to take me flying. It's just a shame you can't grow any bigger. Not for want of trying, of course. You do eat a lot of chicken mushroom skewers.
Well, let's not forget that Saurians can't be your guide or your conversation partner.
It's strange to think that there was once a time when humans and Saurians were enemies, and now they coexist peacefully. Must have taken a lot of work to get where things are today.
If Paimon was a Saurian, all it would have taken is some tasty food.
You say that, but what if you demanded 100 chicken skewers per day and the humans couldn't provide that much?
Paimon could probably settle for 50 a day.
Or even better, maybe the humans could team up with you and you could go hunting together. Then there'd be enough meat for everyone to eat their fill.
Uh-huh. Peace between species all starts with a full stomach.
Wow. Well, hi, Miley. I'm doing just fine. My dad had a good night's sleep, had a fair night's sleep. I asked him after later on this morning, and he had a great night's sleep.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
And I had a fair night's sleep, but I've had this twinge in my leg that I felt like something was pinching my leg. So that was that, and let's see. Oops. Okay.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile No, my sword!
And I may start the quest, but I do want to make absolutely sure that everything's going to be fine. And I want to show you what I found out when I was, after I, on my from my PlayStation, that I didn't realize I could do. And try and get the cap, and it's not an easy venture.
Come through.
outlines your fate.
Alrighty.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred.
I gotta do her anyway. And you see nature's true fruit? Now we've got this one here. And this one here, and I'll show you later. Come on.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Now, is everybody ready for it? Because I wanted to show everybody, and then I'll show you guys again tonight on the other platform. But I thought you guys ought to know. I just got an idea. Use my dad's method here. No. Oh, come on. Well, there's gotta be a way of getting it. I may have to use that hanger later. Oh, I know. I know. My grabber.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred.
Look at that. All three of them. Let's see. Let's visit this one here, and then we can do this one, then this one, and then then I can go get my grabber. I already have this one on my PlayStation. And I'm going to be right back. And, don't worry, I'll be right back. I'm going to get my grabber. If I can peel off. Let me see, do I? Not yet. Okay.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize. The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
It's being a stinker. Got you. Well, I almost got it. Have grabber will travel. I don't
If the
care
Arataki
it is
gang
for
stirs up
kids.
any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Kids. I don't care if it is for kids or not. But what would we do without our grabbers? I finally got it, and now we can explore this. And let me show you. Over here. Over here, over here, and over here. Isn't that pretty?
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch.
Yeah,
I can help you out.
Trees. bushes, landscapes, of course. And we're probably going to get more of this section once we go through that. Whoa, no. So I can start, and then this area, I always do like to do that, and then so animals. Okay. Which kind of animal would I like? That's a good question. Eeny, meeny, miny, or George. And outdoor furniture. Right there. How about there? Okay. I want a Sumerian companion here. Whoa. Okay. How about that? Huh? And then I can do more of this as we go along.
How have you been recently? If you ever feel unwell, don't ignore it and soldier on, okay? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Great place to rest and recuperate. It's actually quite normal for forest rangers to rough it out in the wild sometimes. And during my wandering days,
Having a tent to keep the wind out was a luxury. But still, I do prefer places with plenty of vegetation. It's nice being surrounded by constant reminders of the temerity of life. Huh? Tenacity? Wait, is it? I'm sorry. I only heard Master Tainari say it once before. He said he likes living somewhere that is testament to the tenacity of life. No need. It's great as it is. If you're gonna live somewhere for the long term, the most important thing to consider is how it makes you feel. I really like it here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Okay, she's 10. So, and I know exactly what I want to do. Just hold on. And, now I can peel off. And I do want to do others as well. Especially Master Tainari. I think that would be a good one for it. Perfect. And the sun is bright, but I can take it. And oh, I know what I want to put here. Maybe not, I don't know. Okay, let's go through here. Step kick, step kick, step kick, step kick. So then we can start making it good and decorating it the way I want it. And then later on, I think we can start. I think I want to do my teapots mainly and work on my character. And then that way, and then work on my characters, and then that way, I can work on my teapots.
Okay, let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
And then that way I can also look at their artifacts and see.
I wonder what's inside this package. No. No peeking at my customer's stuff.
Let's see. This one here. Okay. Let's see. Who else needs it? Oh.
Let me see.
Oh, that's Hydro. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
Oh, that's a good one for him. We'll keep working on that one. There's Kaya's. Here's Benny Boy's. And if you have watched the
the scenery here is wonderful. I've landed the perfect job.
Live stream, he gets a new skin. And he looks terrific. And also, Mayor Javari, and you know his constellation here? It's right above where where a new boss is coming. Wow.
I wonder what's inside this package.
So he's going
No.
terrific.
Ow. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
I thought this would be a great. Okay. And
Hello there.
hello.
I could hear you coming from miles away. This place has a peaceful environment and a wonderful view. Very pleasant. Perhaps a little too pleasant. Look, I've already mapped out an itinerary of my stay. That would be going too far. This place was constructed by magic, right? I don't sense any dangers. And I'm guessing that the only ones who can get in here are those you have specifically invited. If they're your friends, I'm sure they won't cause any major disturbances. Right? They wouldn't, would they?
Okay. And then we can do some for here, and then I think each time we work on Traveler's talents, and I do need to work on a couple of others. Empty Arms Hotel.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
And then I think each time that's gonna be really cool. And then that way, when we do start the Traveler's Archon quest, I think we're going to be ready. Of course, we are ready, but I think we'll be better prepared. Yes, I know. I missed my mouse. And I think I know where I'm going to put. Okay. And I think that if I decorate each one, that's I would say a little more stuff back here.
The weather's great today. Although, now I think about it, the weather here is the same every day. Yes! There's something I've been meaning to ask you for a while. One girl to another. Do you have any fashion tips you could share with me? Too sudden? My bad. Alright then, allow me to explain the situation from the beginning.
That would be a good start.
As you're already aware, even though I am a yokai, I've been looked after by my human granny since a very early age. It goes without saying that I've heard way more stories about humans than I did about the yokai. I've always looked forward to joining the colorful and warm world that is human society. But even after I managed to use my yokai powers to give myself a human form, I still didn't know how to fit in. It would be a bit awkward for me to still dress and act like a nekomata when I'd already changed my look. I began to observe human girls to see what they liked to wear. It seemed to me that everyone really liked bows and flowers. And so, I added a ton on my own clothes. You really think so? Aw, thanks! So, would you be willing to accompany me to go on a little shopping spree whenever you're free? I'd love to buy some cute accessories, and with an expert like you by my side, nothing can go wrong!
I love it right there, so you can be right in the middle of the action. I'm always putting it in another room, and then I think, oh, wait a minute. Have a couch. And I think I know what I'm going to do with this. Okay. Now we need the... Let's see. I wish I had a Scoffier. Oh, I don't have a Scoffier.
Oh, it's you. All clear. No scent of alcohol on you. adequate. Well, the grass here isn't as soft as the spot where I usually take my afternoon nap. There aren't as many butterflies here as in the meadow I like to go to. And I can't hunt freely here like out in the wilderness. But there's no smell of alcohol hanging in the air here. And no drunkards kicking up a fuss. So, I think we can keep it the way it is.
Okay, I love her. She can be annoying at times, but... Okay, she's there. What about my kitty cat? Oh, come on. Oh, I get to level her up. And I know exactly where I'm going to put my library. Okay. And it's not library, folks. It's library. Gotta have Tosh Kitty in there.
Oh, it's you. Have you encountered some troubles with your studies? Don't be afraid to tell Madame Farzan. I'll give you all the help you need. Of course, if you are in need of some life advice, feel free to consult with me as well. I'm quite comfortable. Don't worry, I'm not one of those crabby old geezers who love to find fault with everything. I'm usually quite easy to please. Don't you believe me? Maybe I do nitpick every once in a while, but only with disrespectful students, or those nonsensical rules at the academia. You're very agreeable, and the scenery here is quite lovely, so why wouldn't I like it here? One does not run into youngsters as kind and considerate as yourself nowadays. Let's say, hypothetically, I were to discover some design flaws after staying here for some time. You wouldn't mind if I shared them with you, would you? Good, good. It seems like I'll be able to research my interests here to my heart's content after all. Even if it ends up taking me another 100 years. I will be quite content here.
Okay, and I think we can decorate as we go and work on, see what we need on Travelers for Saturday. Oh, what do I want to see? Okay. So. Okay, conflict. What about you? That's Sunday. Okay. We can do the... Okay. And I know I got Madame Fires on. Oh, 9. And that way we can study as we go. I do like to put studies there. And that's mainly because I do like to study certain things, and then as I study, but anyway, as I study, so we can do that, and we can go, I can add more later on or whatever, and work on. I think that's what I would like to do, and I may do that with the other two, and then do AR Ascension. Though I would love to do AR Ascension before the summer event, but if not, that's fine too. But I like it. And all you have to do is go into, when you're at, Tubby's there, and you go to there, and you go to that specific area. That's where you go to, and then you go out of there, and then you get it from your chest here, little bag here, and then you go here, and it'll be right in this area, and then we can, and I already know where I'm going to put some stuff already in the next two realms, and we can actually do that. I do want to do the Travelers Archon quest soon, because that's the next step, and of course, it's 85. Well, we've been lucky. And then next week is going to be cooler. So go figure that one out. But anyway, and so I think I've done myself a great service, and then I can take a look at them and say yay or nay, or I can add on to them as I go. And now that I found them, I'm able to do that. And near my birthday, of course, we're going to open this up. But, and then we can also do some spiral Spiral Bliss? No, Spiral Bliss and some other. But I think by working on our teapot here, on our new realms, that way it will be great for that. Because it's fun and enjoyable. And then that, I'm going to clip this. You don't mind if I do that? Where'd it go? Oh, that's right. That's not what I wanted. That's... Oh, where it says clip that, dummy. Anyway. And Madame Farazan. And so, anyway, and I think we're going to be having fun. In fact, let's get out of here. Right out of here. Yoo-hoo! Kitty! And go downstairs. There you go, kitty. Wow. And then I can begin that. And he's over here.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred.
Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, never mind.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
And then we can continue decorating it as we go. And then I think the next one, I want to do is for the underwater, and then for that one, I think that would be terrific. I'm clipping that. But, so, and then also, we can discover together what looks good and what doesn't. I always like to try something new, you know?
Oh, the scenery here is wonderful. I've landed the perfect job.
Yep, she sure did. And then and let's say tomorrow we do the other for that, but also Sunday will be good for that too. So we don't always have to do this same thing over and over and over again.
Let me see. Okay, let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
And then that way we can build as we go. And you're right, I don't have to make some Sumerian on here, but you know, that's okay. At least it's not I'll hate them. I don't hate them, but yeah, it's not that I hate him, but he can drive one crazy. Not like Farina when she's Fossilor. Jeez! But I do like to explore, and then but tomorrow we can do the same with ours, and then also not only that, but also do maybe some we'll just have to see as we go along. Now, what cats don't like grass? I don't understand. But in any case, and then that way we can just go exploring. And but I do want to do after the do want to do AR Essential, at least try to. And
I wonder what's inside this package.
I was going to do it before the
No.
Pyro
No
Ascension.
peeking at my customer's stuff.
Pyro, yeah. the Pyro, what do you call it? Archon quest, but I made it through, so no complaints here. Okay. I think I know what to put here. This is relaxing. Oh, we can put stuff here. Hello, Dory.
Hello. If you'd like to speak with me, then you'll have to cough up some Mora first. Just kidding. Just kidding. I just wanted to see how you'd react, that's all. Well, even though it's nothing compared to the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I suppose it could suffice as my backup base. It'll do. Please, merely receiving a compliment from the wise and mighty Lord Songama Bay is already high praise indeed. You're certainly a cut above the average Artless Toadstool. But if the knowledgeable Lord Songama Bay is to serve as a renovation consultant for this place, you'll need some Mora. A lot of Mora. No rush, though. I'm sure you'll save enough Mora someday. I suppose I might stay here a little longer, now that there's an opportunity to earn big Mora.
Of course. Could you get down, kitty cat? I know you like climbing. Okay. Now we have one more. But I think that'll be for another day.
Oh,
I am
the
getting
scenery
a
here is
little
wonderful.
hungry, and
I've landed the perfect job.
and also, I'm gonna clip that. And then we can visit another one, and then do that. And what I'm going to do now is stop here, and then
I wonder what's inside
I
this
do
package.
like it so far.
No, no, no. No
And
peeking
I
at
can't
my
wait
customer's
to do
stuff.
The other ones soon. Work on the character, and then do the what you call it. So do the Traveler's Archon quest for here, and so I will see you tomorrow. We'll do some decorating first, some exploring of the other regions. I have at least one more on that one, and then we can do
Let me
AR
see.
Ascension.
Okay, let's get
see
going.
what we
The next
can do.
location on my list is really far away.
And in the meantime, take care. A great Friday. And if you've missed the live stream, it's on the Genshin Impact YouTube channel, and